Welcome back. We're going to an animatronics Halloween display out in the suburbs. Hello.
How you doing, everyone? It's a lot better now. I can breathe a little bit. Behind me is the Jefferson Graveyard Show, and we got the show running right now, so you can get an idea of what the characters are doing. They all talk and move. They sing and tell stories, and it's kind of a scary graveyard. It's a 10-minute long show. Come on out, and I think you'll enjoy it. We have other kind of effects in the house going on, and get you all scared and ready for Halloween. Each one of these characters have their own name. This is Ghoulie. She's filming right now. He's trying to get out of the ground, and he can't really get out of the ground successfully. The next character there is a raven, and everybody's afraid of ravens, I think. That's why I built a raven character. And it flaps once in a while and tries to scare the crowd. The main character, his name is Scully, and he's the one that narrates the show, and he tells the crowd a story about in 1904 they played with a Ouija board, and they became the essence of Halloween. The character in the back is called Vampira, and she's a vampire that comes to life towards the end of the show to show how to really scare people, because the rest of the characters aren't effective at scaring people. That's why they're doomed to be here. And we have another character this year. What's his name?
Winston.
His name is Winston. And Winston comes to life at the end of the show, and he describes a little bit more about the details about the show. And there's a surprise that occurs at the end of the show where an actual bat comes flying out towards the crowd. We're going to show you that later on. So you're all set to have a good time, so come on out and enjoy it. The show is free, and I think you'll have a good time here and you get a little scared, ready for Halloween.
Welcome back. We're going around town to a haunted attraction that has been a hit in Chicago for several years. Skeletons, ghouls, and caskets all come to life in this animatronic form at the Jefferson Graveyard in Naperville. Good morning.
Hi, my name is Steve Veach. Welcome back to the Jefferson Graveyard Show. We're in Naperville at 602 West Jefferson Street. And my brother's inside actually controlling Winston, one of our newest characters. Winston is actually formerly President Clinton.
Oh no, I think it's a vampire bat. Everyone, look out!
Uh-oh, this is our newest character.
Ouch. That must have...
Vampire bat. And he actually does a great job of scaring people, especially people that are standing near the fence. Right now the characters are trying to scare people, because if they don't scare people properly, they have to come back every year as ghouls.
Well, Scully, how do you think we did?
Almost a century now, and you still can't scare people. I should rip all your heads off. Vampira, I command you to life, here and now, to show these fools what it really means to scare the life out of people.
I'd like everyone to come out and see the show. Obviously it looks very different at night when it's even scarier. And the show's completely free to everyone. So come out and enjoy the show at 602 West Jefferson Street in Naperville.
For the last 3 years, this has been the home of the Jefferson Street Graveyard, in front of this beautiful 1904 restored home. This has been the home of Rip, Scully, Mort, and Vampira. Now we have the owner of the Jefferson Street Graveyard. This is Robert Veach, owner and founder of Chicago Animatronics. Robert, how did you get involved with this type of program?
Well, a couple years ago I decided to do something a little different for Halloween, and I made a little display with some tombstones and a character skull. And I just developed the technology further and further and started to put together a whole show.
What a show. But I understand this year it's not going to be here. Why not?
Well, the show got kind of big, and a lot of people showed up. We had over 5,000 people last year. And it kind of
5,000? I was one of those 5,000.
Yeah, 5,000 people, and it got kind of hectic on the corner here. And I thought that maybe I'd try and bring it somewhere commercially where I could put it indoors and make a whole set. And somewhere I try to find where there's a whole fall festival for people to come and see a whole fall festival along with it.
I understand you actually had to get liability insurance?
Yeah, because anything could happen. We had 2 accidents on the corner here during the show. In fact, I was being taped for a news channel, and there was an accident right here. So things could happen. People could fall. People could die from the display.
Actually, if you saw Vampira, and especially Scully, it could be scary, but I understand it's even scarier with the display that you have set up.
Yeah, I try to make it real effective this time, and things are closer in together, and it looks more like a real graveyard, and there's a backdrop, there's a glowing moon, and there's really good strobe effects this time, and it should be interesting.
Where is it located now? I mean, what kind of facility are you actually in?
We're in a huge corn cycle, which has been converted into a theater, and it's about 36 feet in diameter, 36 feet high, very dark inside, so all the fog works quite nicely, and it's pretty effective.
Can't you know, a man and his toy, or a boy and his toy, I mean, you know, but this is really a business with, it's become a business with you, and you actually were a part of The Haunting when that was showcased here at the Westridge Court Theaters. You had a display there, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I was asked by DreamWorks and also by Lowe's Cineplex Complex to put together a little display talking about the movie. And Naperville was chosen as the site for a premiere event, which was 2 days before the opening of the movie. So we had a little display there to scare people, get them all ready for the movie The Haunting, and it was pretty effective.
Yeah, there was a lot of fog there, so that was really good. Okay, can you tell us where is it going to be?
It's going to be at Siegel's Cottonwood Farms, and they're in Lockport, Illinois. They're about 25 minutes from Naperville. You just go south on Naperville Road to Weber Road, and take Weber Road west, and it's about 8 miles at that point, and it's on your right-hand side. You can't miss it.
And this is going to be the Siegel's, what is it called again?
It's a fall festival,
okay.
And it's going to be running from 10 o'clock till 7 p.m. all during the week and weekends. And then in the evenings from 7 till 10, they're going to be running on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, Sundays. They're going to be running the show in the evenings also.
When does this start?
It's running right now, and it's going to be in the evening starting this Thursday and all the way through Halloween.
So if you want to get scared again, there's going to be lots of scary things happening around here in Naperville, but not at Jefferson and West Street this year. At another site, but not very far, where you'll get to see Scully, Mort, and Vampira. Thank you, Robert. This is Barbara Blumquist for the Big Naperville Show.